is there, and that's out number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp has a read on it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. This is in the air out to right. Reddick has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So now the Kenta Maeda will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1. He pitches backwards.
And that's in there for strike 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened. And they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So striding in, Jeff McNeil, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Popped him up. Simeon over to his right. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman Justin Turner. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now the Red Sox DH, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Back goes Taylor to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. In the outfield, Josh Reddick, a huge wrestling fan, but what we need to lock in on is the fact is he's got one of the best arms in baseball. Loves throwing guys out at the dish. We'll see if he gets the opportunity today.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Taylor is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. fastball in there for a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners first baseman. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, who's just 2 for 9. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 5th.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Hoskins on second. Kemp on at first with nobody out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's take a look at Nick Markakis. This guy just does everything right. A coach's dream. Can go back on the ball, come get it, throw guys out at the plate, cover gap to gap as well.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Delgado.
In now the Mariners DH, Luis Delgado, and their runners at the corners now. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. This is in the air to left. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. Now batting, Marcus Semien. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. McNeil's got it for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, DeAndre Rudolph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left. Now in the box, Bruce Maxwell, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Weekly hit towards first. Rudolph takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now.
High and deep to right center. Looking up is Taylor. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for the former pitcher David Peralta. Second home run early in the year as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Gone! Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's Brian Dozier now. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. Two gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike. A bouncer to the left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lifted in the air out to right. Markakis has a read on it. One away. Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. He reached on a single in his first try. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Mariners go down. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Second home run early in the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
In now, Marcus Semien. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Your attention,
so he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Robert Gesellman will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First offering on its way. Ground ball right side. Hoskins gathers it in. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Taking in once again, David Peralta. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Reddick. Still ranging back. And it's gone. David Peralta with a 2-run shot. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. Lined hard toward right center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. The 0-2 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Markakis isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. On the indecision, costs him big time as he's out trying to get back to third.
Now back, the center fielder.
Here's George Springer, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And there he goes towards second, just keeping him close. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2 and 2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Reddick is sent packing to start the bottom of the
3. Brett Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Lifted in the air to right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in now, Luis Delgado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Leading off for Boston.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 5.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Springer.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Line drive to left. Kemp is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 13. Second
now
base.
at the plate, Brian Dozier. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. Cedeno in the hole. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Here's the first pitch to him. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Taylor. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Gustavo Cedeno, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in, Justin Turner. Last time through was a base hit. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Kemp is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, DeAndre.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
David Peralta will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Alex Wilson enters now in a mop-up role, as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
In now, Nick Markakis. And he hits it hard to the right side. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
For the Red Sox.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Taylor. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy.
now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Rex Brothers comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 55, Rex Brothers.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Josh Reddick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. His career history against Rex Brothers, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's cut now to a 9-1 ball game. Stepping up now, George Springer. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Line towards center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Base hit to right. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Kyle Seager. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Reddick looks up. Gone!
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
In now, Mike Zunino. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. James Hoyt comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Taylor. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first base.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, DeAndre Rudolph. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
David Peralta will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he steps off. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second in the. Next will be the designated hitter, Luis Delgado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Luis Delgado.
The 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
On the ground for Dozier at second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gustavo Cedeno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And now the guy everyone is anxious to see stepping in, David Peralta. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Ready for another chance? George Springer hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Kemp has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second.
Now batter, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about it on the mound, trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove, that I never...
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away. Adam Warren enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Zunino head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The relay, and he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly. Pushes the third run across in this inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road split?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Throw in time for the third out.
Leading up for the Mariners, the second baseman, number 6.
Matt Barnes takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's the first pitch to him. A little roller toward the hole. And a step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. One out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dozier has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
the first baseman, number 17.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
16-1 this evening. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Kenta Maeda gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Joe Musgrove was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, David Peralta.